Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Hey everybody, Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. Glad you're with me. Having a lot of fun today. 844-551-8255 if you want to give us a call. I saw this story and it said that the Clinton staffer, former Clinton staffer, William Cohen, defense secretary, says he's embarrassed to watch President Trump's cabinet praise him. He says the president isn't acting very presidential by demanding that. Demanding it? He goes on to say this. It's embarrassing to watch. I look at that cabinet meeting where every official went around the circle praising the president as if he were a cult figure. So what did he do? Was it like Saddam Hussein? Did he hold a gun to their heads? You praise me or else. No. They're praising him because it's mutual admiration. Like I said, any body that practically that Donald Trump has picked would make a great commander-in-chief. I'm not saying I would vote for him. I'm just saying they're good people. There's not a person on Barack Obama's staff that I would trust with this government. Not one. But Donald Trump has people who are Democrats, who are accomplished people. I can't tell you I agree with everything, but I agree with their accomplishments, and I like his choices. I would prefer them over anybody I saw in the Obama administration. Anybody. Name me one competent person. Would you want Valerie Jarrett as president? Susan Rice. You obviously didn't want Hillary Clinton, right? You obviously didn't want John Kerry. They're two failed presidential candidates, and I could name others. But Donald Trump's named some people that you go, these are accomplished people. I don't know if they have aspirations to be president, but they'd be okay with me. But this guy, you know what's so funny about what Bill Cohen is, William Cohen, he is jealous of this. The adoration is only supposed to be on one side. You can only have blind adoration for Barack Obama or for Bill Clinton or for some leftist, even Jimmy Carter, for goodness sake. That's the only place. You cannot say, you know what? That Donald Trump's a lot better than I thought he was going to be. If you were a never Trumper or you were on the fence, then you're, oh, look at you with your blind adoration. I have a friend of mine. He's an independent. And you guys know my stance on Trump. He wasn't my first pick. I stayed out of the fray. I said, whoever gets the presidency, whoever it was, I'd support him. I hate to say it. If it had been Lindsey Graham, I'd support him. Would I support every single thing he does? Absolutely not. Lindsey Graham and I don't agree with that chick. Okay. But I'd support her. So with Trump, I don't agree with everything he's done, but I'll tell you this, most of what he's done is practically rock star status. So do I agree with him? Abso-freaking-lutely I do. And I support him. But I call my buddy, his radio show, and he's like, oh, here's Kevin. He's dyed in the wool Donald Trump. No, I'm not. If Donald Trump screws up, I promise you, I will let you know. But here's what I tell people. When they give a preliminary report, Donald Trump, he's backing off on the nuclear deal. That doesn't mean anything. That is as fake news as it comes. If Donald Trump says, yeah, we're going to relook at the nuclear deal, he's not telling you, I'm going to go crazy and do what the left wants me to do on it. He's telling you, I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at it as to how it will best impact this country. And I'm going to make these people believe that they're getting a good deal. That's the job of a deal maker, is to finesse you. I talk about this all the time when I talk about salesmanship. The best sales guy will make you believe that it's your idea. So you come in to the store and he finds out about you. So, hey, what brings you in? Well, I'm just kind of looking around. You looking for anything in particular? He doesn't go, well, let me show you stereos. If you're looking for a refrigerator, he goes, you looking for anything in particular? Yeah, I was thinking about looking at the refrigerators. He goes, well, good choice. He goes, hey, just out of curiosity, you live in a house, you live in an apartment. It's an apartment. So he knows, okay, you're not looking for something permanent per se. Well, if you live in an apartment, they would probably already have your refrigerator. But, the point is, he's going to figure out some things about you that guide him as to where things are. Then when he finally gets you in front of the refrigerators, to keep using my broken analogy, but when he finally gets you in front of the refrigerators, he's going to say, yeah, so, what are your thoughts about it? He's going to show you the features and things. And he's going to say, well, you've got these, Kevin, that have the double doors. And a lot of people like those because of this reason. You go, yeah, it's a really, it's that. Boy, I tell you, I love that because you only have to open the one side and then when it's all said and done, he's going to go, I like your concept of the double door refrigerator, the opening of the one side, very good point. He's going to make you feel like you made the decision about it because he took you there based on something you said, but then he wants you to own it. And that's smart. That's what Trump does. And so this idea that, he says it's embarrassing to watch. And then Cohen goes on to say this worship of the office or seeking to reinforce a gratification experience by the president, I think it's certainly not consistent with what I've known and come to expect from a president. What is this fool? Look, I don't know what Clinton did. Clinton, probably one of those guys that just glad, hey, good to see you. I'm glad you guys are here. But I can tell you, if you don't think for 1 second that Barack Obama wanted nothing but complete and unfettered adoration for him, are you out of your mind? This dude was the biggest narcissist on the planet. He goes, Trump's cabinet went around the room in June praising Trump. Although he says, noted Defense Secretary Jim Mattis seemed to avoid doing that at the time. To his credit, I saw Secretary Mattis indicate he was honored to be able to represent the men and women serving in the uniform. I thought that was the appropriate tone to take. Good for him. Yeah, good for him to be honored to serve. So look, I don't care if I was sitting with Donald Trump and I'd be like, you know what, President Trump, I got to tell you, I love the things that you're implementing. I'm sure we're going to disagree on policy from time to time, but I got to tell you, so far, I'm having a great time. What's wrong with that? Just imagine if the left were talking about Barack Obama in that vein. These suckers would be all, yeah, man, he's amazing. He was the best thing. I'm not going to go back and do the research, but I can guarantee you all they talked about was how glowing he was. I remember them fawning over what he was going to eat one day. Barack Obama had a hot dog, and you would think he had negotiated world peace. It was crazy how the media was all over it. He ate a hot dog. It was so fun to watch. I mean, God, he's amazing to watch. He's just so cool. God, people are strange. We'll be back, folks. Lots of talk.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.